Hello, this is Group 2. In this video, I'll be presenting the hypothesis test on the task that has been given to us. It is stated that the PSA with the help of DUH says that the average weight of a Filipino girl is about 32 kg. So to verify this claim of the PSA and DUH, we took a survey with a random sample of 50 11-year-old Filipino girls. A random sample of 50 11-year-old girls from Gihongan South Central School resulted the following weights. So here are the collected weights with a unit of kilogram. We just select a range from 27 kg to 35 kg. And when we calculated the mean, it was found out that for a sample of 50 11-year-old Filipino girls, the mean weight is 31.32. So to clearly conclude if it is true or not, we make an assumption for an hypothesis test using the z-test since the sample size is greater than 30. Now let's start by stating the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. For the null hypothesis, we can say that there is no significant difference of the weight of 11-year-old Filipino girl and the population, or mu is equal to 32, in which the PSA and DUH claim that the average weight of a Filipino girl is 32 kg. For alternative hypothesis, this is what we had been tested. Since the resulted mean from our survey is not 32 kg, we claim that the average weight of an 11-year-old Filipino girl is not equal to 32 kg, or mu is not equal to 32 as our alternative hypothesis. So, this is total test. To make a graph, we use an alpha of 0.05, or that is 95% level of significance. Since it is totaled, we divide it by 2, which is resulted into 0.025 for both sides. From the table, the approximate z-value that corresponds into alpha of 0.05 is 1.96. So this is a critical value. It separates from rejection region from the fail to reject region. The shaded area is the rejection region. Now, we calculate the z-value to compare the critical z-value, which is the positive and negative 1.96, in order to determine if we need to reject or accept the null hypothesis. So here is the formula we use. Z is equal to x bar minus mu times the square root of n, which is the sample size, over the standard deviation. The mean is equal to 31.32, and the hypothesized mean is equal to 32, and then the sample size is 50. And in order to get the standard deviation, we use the formula for standard deviation, which we got a value of 2.68 SD. So x bar is 31.32 minus the hypothesized mean, which is 32, times the square root of 50 over 2.68. 31.32 minus 32, that's gonna be negative 0.68, times the square root of 50, it will be negative 4.81. Then divided by 2.68, it will give us a calculated z-value of approximately negative 1.79. Now, if we place this in the graph, it will be right here in this area, which is located in the accept region. Therefore, there is no evidence to reject the null hypothesis. In conclusion, the average weight of an 11-year-old Filipino girl is equal to 32 kg. Moreover, based on the findings and results, we conclude that the PSA and DUH is right on its claim. Therefore, the normal average weight of an 11-year-old Filipino girl is 32 kg. So parents should be aware to their children to have a good nutrition.